Our next match is a women's match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making her return,
MEW Toon, Tussle 4. We are live at the Innisfree in Long Benton. And Dan Bitch, you can call her the beautiful bruiser, the sin of professional wrestling, the queen bee or the she-wolf. It doesn't matter. You are about to see, face to face, a force of nature in British wrestling. This is Spartan.
Absolutely, Molly Spartan, never a fan favourite without MEW fans here. Every time she comes out and gives them absolute grief. But you've got to say, she is one of the most impressive female wrestlers on the MEW roster. And she's going up this evening against the comeback kid, Gia Adams.
A powerhouse of Scottish women's wrestling. Heck, a powerhouse of Scottish wrestling, full stop. She has been a part of Glasgow Pro Wrestling Asylum, ICW, Pro Wrestling Eve, TNT Wrestling in Liverpool, and anywhere else brave enough to let the she-wolf through the door. And right now, she's... Oh, that kid's got... Oh, did she just make that kid cry?
I don't know.
Oh.
What went on there?
Molly Spartan.
I think she makes a lot of people cry, and I think she might be about to make Gia Adams cry.
Big match in the women's division here at MEW. We'll talk more about the status of the MEW Women's Champion as we get into this one. Molly Spartan giving some grief to Sexual Chocolate. You leave him alone.
and now, she is one of your own. MEW are proud to present
Prepare yourself, because the dawn is coming.
Gia Adams.
Well, you may know her as Gemini. If you're a long-standing member of the MEW faithful, we have seen a major gear change for this British wrestling powerhouse, Dan Fitch.
Absolutely. First time in an MEW ring for nearly 11 months. Delighted to have Gia Adams back here. She's been making a name for herself all over the UK, and she's here to prove a point this evening.
She's here at the Toon Hustle, but she's been known in some circles as the Toon Hustle. Everywhere she has gone in the last 11 months, she has made an impact, and she doesn't care whether she's in the ring with men, women, whatever. It does not matter what you're packing if Gia Adams is attacking.
Well, she better care, because this evening she is one-on-one with the most dangerous women in wrestling, Molly Spartan. And I don't really fancy Gia Adams' chances here, Tom.
You know what? There are very few occasions, Dan, when Gia Adams is in the ring with somebody of a similar structure, of a similar sentiment, of a similar disposition. It is the female division's equivalent of the irresistible force meeting the immovable object, Molly Spartan and Gia Adams.
Absolutely. We had a match a year ago, back at Here We Go last August. It was a triple threat with these two and little Miss Roxy came there for good measure. Roxy got the win that night. She's removed from this evening. Who is going to be the better woman?
Little Miss Roxy nowhere near a monitor right now. She has her mind focused on the Toon Tussle tonight, and whether Roxy wins that match or not, she is still the reigning women's champion here in MEW. Will no doubt have one of these two women in her crosshairs shortly afterwards.
Absolutely reigning since January all of 2019 so far. Little Miss Roxy has been the face and the standard bearer of women's wrestling in MEW. Pretty much I would say whoever wins this one is going to be up there in terms of a #1 contendership for who's going to be the next challenger for Roxy's belt.
Now, Dan, you know as the man behind the curtain here at MEW that Gemini has been chomping at the bit for an opportunity, and it's taken 11 months for her to get there, but now you think she's ready?
Absolutely. Well, let's find out. I mean, is there a bigger challenge than Molly Spartan? Molly, back at YI Mania 3 in March, took Roxy all the way to the limit. I thought she was even going to win the title at one point. She is a formidable contender. She is still someone in the crosshairs of that MEW Women's title. Gia Adams, though, one win here tonight could shoot her right back up that chart in terms of getting a shot at the MEW Women's title.
Tie up in the ring, and here we go. These two are just tussling across the ring, refusing to give any leeway. You know that the first tie-up in a match like this, with two contenders this intense, you don't want to lose that first tie-up. That sets a mental game. That starts a mental game.
Does. If you think back a few months ago, last time we saw Molly in the ring, she was throwing little Miss Roxy all over the place like a rag doll. I think she's found someone on her own size here to contend with.
This is like two bulls trying to outmatch each other in the middle of the woods. But tonight the woods are the Innisfree and the bulls are Gia Adams and Molly Spartan.
Snarling bullet there at the minute. Molly Spartan, she is not happy.
Molly Spartan's unhappy. She's very rarely in a match where she's not a dominating force. Similar can be said for Gia Adams. Very much a physical stalemate between these two. Oh, there we go. Molly Spartan showing her true colours, going below the belt. There's press from Gia Adams, just wiping out Molly Spartan.
Raining down on her as well. That's got to rock Molly Spartan. I think she, though, should have the upper hand there with those dirty tactics going on the outside of the ring to recuperate, probably regroup, because her game plan has simply not worked here in the early going.
You've got to say, Dan, the experience game really goes to Molly, as you can see right there. Knowing how to manipulate knowing how to manipulate Gia Adams in the ring. Shots to the back, and now Molly fighting amongst the MEW faithful.
This is definitely going to be up Molly's alley. Social club on a Friday night, fighting out in the crowd. This is her kind of territory.
Could be a big night for Scotland. As we know, we've got the Sam Barber experience challenging for the MEW North East Championship.
BT Gunn in the Toon Tussle.
BT Gunn, very much a force to be reckoned with in the Toon Tussle as well. I mean, we could have some echoes of the Chris Renfrew regime bouncing off the walls tonight, Dan Fitch. Adams now, and look at this, referee Lewis was about to count these women out.
I've already ascertained on previous events they can't count to 10, so I wouldn't be too worried.
Do you know what, I think that's probably why they gave him to 27. Molly Spartan now, and Gia Adams. Do you know what, I think Molly shows her, great throw into the ring post. Days in Molly Spartan. We know the experience game truly belongs to Molly Spartan. But look at this. Gia Adams learning as she goes, breaking that count so she can continue the fight outside.
Some hard chops there. And just continue to fight outside up into the higher echelon of the M section.
This is a very interesting time for the women's division here in MEW. We know that Sami Jane has been on a journey of her own to recover from numerous injuries that she's had before. We know that Sami Jane is back at full health, and double axe handle may have taken the help from Gia Adams. Oh, look at this, Molly Spartan again, breaking the count.
Haven't seen this much outside action for a long time in an MEW ring. Both of them just don't seem to want to settle it in the ring, they just want to beat the hell out of each other.
They know that the eyes are on the women's division in MEW. As I was saying, Sami Jane very much getting back into fighting shape. Little Miss Roxy on top of the tree right now, and a lot of competitors see Little Miss Roxy, Dan, as sort of easy pickings. Which really is not the case.
We're picking on poor Matthew from Botchamania, your mate there as well.
Oh, he had it coming probably. He probably put her in a video at some point. That's probably why he's very upset with that. Oh, look at this! Gia Adams using a child as a weapon! If you do bring your kids to MEW, they may become international objects. Wow, I tell you what, Lewis is being very, very casual, not just with this 10 count, but with the disqualification rule here, Dan.
He's just a very casual kind of guy, isn't he?
He's a very casual kind of guy. Fresh out of the Earl Hebner School of Officiating. Congratulations on doing that.
We'll see that again.
That girl in 10 years' time will be an MEW Women's Champion. I'm just going to call that.
The child's player there. Great big kick in the face. And Gia Adams looks totally rocked on the outside.
But then Molly Spartan in the ring, buying herself some time. She doesn't want any more of Gia Adams. Oh, look at this. Smart manoeuvring by Gia Adams, rolling out of the way of that elbow. And oh my God, a clothesline. Taking down Spartan. Gia Adams now charging at Molly. I don't think Molly was expecting the fight that she's getting from Gia Adams tonight. Big splash, that could do it. Shades of Piper Niven, 2.5. Gia Adams trained by the one and only Rampage Brown, and you know that Rampage Brown instills that killer instinct into everybody that comes through the doors at NGW.
Former Toon Tussle winner, Rampage Brown.
Oh, absolutely. Back in 2016, that match belonged to Rampage Brown. Could the night belong to Gia Adams? Well, it's anybody's game right now. Both these fighting superstars take each other down with a lariat.
This has been very much 50-50 so far. One, you think somebody's got the upper hand, someone sweeps in with a big power move. It really could be anyone's, this one.
This has been a brutal affair. Two of the toughest in the division just dropping bombs on each other right now. Gia Adams and Molly Spartan back to their feet. Adams swinging, Molly swinging right back. Now Gia Adams flogging Molly with those elbows, looking for the boot, misses. Spear! Glaswegian spear takes down. Oh, it's a 2.5.
That must have taken an awful lot for Gia Adams to kick out of that. I mean, I felt like just from sitting here.
And we talk about how Rampage Brown has instilled this killer instinct into Gia Adams. You know that Molly Spartan has had a killer instinct of her own instilled through her fiancé Wolfgang.
Yeah.
You watch his performance as part of NXT UK and you just see that killer's instinct in there that's coming out in Molly Spartan tonight.
Absolutely taught her a few tricks, including that one right there. Maybe not this though.
Second time with that sitting splash for Gia Adams. Oh, and it's just a 2.5 again. Tough break for Gia Adams, who is chomping to take down Molly Spartan. MEW faithful is firmly behind Gia Adams as this match wears on. Tackle into the corner, and now Molly Spartan could be trying to muscle Gia Adams up onto that top rope.
You don't often see either of these two going up high.
Oh my
Gia
God!
down low.
Gia Adams dropped by Molly Spartan. That's gonna do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner,
Molly Spartan defied the weight differential between the two, picked her up anyway and dropped her. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective, Dan.
Right, it was effective. Dropping her in her head. It looks like Gia Adams is absolutely out cold. Is it any surprise the weight of Molly Spartan slamming her down on her head like that?
Molly Spartan knows, though, she was in a war tonight against Gia Adams. This is a very different Gia Adams that she faced 11 months ago. And you know what, Dan? I would love to see these two go at it again, because that was a war.
Absolutely an epic. And you've got to say, whilst Gia Adams lost, she is still in the mix here. Molly Spartan, though, undoubtedly has to be considered one of the top 10 contenders again for the MEW Women's title.
The W goes to Spartan here at the Toon Tussle. Big win for Molly Spartan, and MEW Toon Tussle continues.